And it has a unicorn, and it has a mermaid, and very disturbingly, a gigantic dolphin with an eye opening on its side. I didn't know what this was, but there was a sign that said potluck. And I thought, I like hippie food. There's hippies in the neighborhood. That's strange for Brooklyn, but hey. And then it said raw foodists, which was confusing. I'm like, how do raw foodists afford a building in Brooklyn? And there's this guy standing outside one day. His name is Alan, and he's a stoner. And he's a muscular gay man in a tight shirt. And he's standing there and he's explaining to me how he gets all his energy from eating raw almonds. And I'm like, what do you do, Alan? He says, well, come upstairs. It turns out that Alan is the #1 producer of gay foot fetish videos in all of North America. So if you have partaken in a gay foot fetish video that has English rather than French, Alan made it. Across from that, they're building a mosque. Around the corner from the mosque, there is a place that if you're a Muslim, you can buy live chickens and goats if you have to bleed them in a certain way to eat the flesh. If you come home from a gig at 3 a.m., the air is permeated with this very sweet smell because there's a hidden Orthodox Jewish cookie bakery 2 doors down the other direction. And every 2 days, the Dominican guys come in a big truck pumping reggaeton, and the Orthodox Jews come out with carts and carts of cookies, and they load them into the truck, and the cookies are gone. They're never seen of or heard of again. And there's also a lot of Jamaican auto body shops all over the place, and that's my neighborhood, and this is a song about my neighborhood in my adopted city. Oh shit, I forgot something. live in New York City. I live in New York City. I fight in New York City. I live in New York City. I live in New York City. I live in New York City. I fight in New York City. I fight in New York City.